Alrighty, Scorpios. So this is going to be messages that you need to hear right now. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are returning and if you are new, thank you as well for joining us. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. We're going to pull some cards and kind of see what energy comes up. Keep in mind it is going to be general, so if you do want something that is going to be more personal to you, I do recommend that you do book a personal session, and all that information will be listed below in the description box. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. January 2020. What are the messages my Scorpios need to hear from their spirit guides? First card out is love. So this, okay, so for a lot of you, this is in regards to your love life. What I will say is make sure that you're not getting too comfortable in your relationship to the point where you neglect to actually work on the relationship. Sometimes, and I kind of gave this spiel to, I think, Sagittarius. But sometimes we get into relationships, we get so comfortable with people that we neglect to actually like take in consideration of the fact that they're a whole separate person that have like separate likes and dislikes. And when you're done when you're done with the whole dating stage and you're moving into like the actual committed relationship stage, it's different. Of course, things shift. But when you're in a relationship, you never want to let that spark die. If you just stop taking in consideration of, the fact that this person likes to go on dates, or the fact that this person likes to receive little gifts here and there, or to do little cute things. If you neglect that, then this person's going to lose interest. For some of you, you may even lose interest. So make sure you're not being so comfortable to where you're not seeing things correctly as far as like what the relationship needs. All right. For some of you as well, you could be needing clarity in regards to what's next for your relationship as well. You could be feeling like, okay, there's somebody who you're dealing with that you're very fond of, but there's certain things in the relationship that aren't really clear. And a lot of you having clear communication with your partner is going to be very beneficial for you moving forward. So definitely take some time this month to speak with your partner and speak your mind, and also listen to what this person is feeling as well, because you'll be surprised what this person has to say. All right. If you're single as well, I do see that there is somebody who's very fond of you. This could be like a secret admirer. For some of you, it's on a weird level. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this person could just be overly obsessed over you, and it could be in a sense where you don't even notice it. Okay. Others of you, you could be obsessed with somebody else and they don't even notice it. But I'm getting a sense where somebody has like some sort of secret crush, or this could even be somebody who you've dated and things went sour and they're still stuck on you and they still have issues with moving on. And it may be at this point like an unhealthy obsession for some of you. I'm gonna just be real. All right, let's see what else is coming out. Scorpios for January 2020. Okay. So I don't know how to pronounce this word, so I'm not even going to try, but I call this the butterfly card. So for a lot of you, you really will be set free from a lot of limiting perspectives. This is you guys really looking at things from a perspective that's not even your own. This is like a perspective that you've adopted from other people, whether that's like your environment where you're around a whole bunch of stagnant people who don't want to do anything with their life. And it's like, well, I'm going to just settle for this because this is what I see other people doing. And that's not cutting it anymore. For a lot of you, you're evolving from that. Whenever I see the butterfly card, I think of the cocoon stage and all of that stuff, and how a butterfly comes out beautifully after going through a really ugly transformation. So for a lot of you, you're really going through an ugly transformation that's going to evolve you into somebody who is set free from things that are very stagnant. Okay, for a lot of you as well in your love life, you could have a partner who's trying to give you that insight. Like, look, it's time for, you to do something different, or for you to shift things, because they could be noticing that you sometimes have a limited perspective as well. Some of you could even be wanting to travel. I'm hearing like going to California to look at some business endeavors. What I will say is make sure that you are paying attention to all the details with that business endeavor, if that is something that you're going to entertain. Okay. Okay. So the next card we have wedding. Okay. So for some of you, This is about you guys taking your relationship to the next level. For some of you, you could be looking at possibly getting a ring for your person if you're a male. You could be looking at getting a ring for the person that you love. Or if you're female, you could be like, yes, our relationship is being taken to the next level, but there's certain things I'm not happy with completely. Because the way this lady's looking at the ring, she's like, I'm not really too happy with this, the way it looks. Like, is that even a real diamond? Is that zirconium? I'm dead. Okay, but with the wedding card, for a lot of you, this is all about you guys addressing whatever you're not pleased with and nipping it in the bud before it's too late. Okay, especially before you guys make a big step in this relationship, whether that's moving or getting married or getting engaged or just getting into a committed relationship in general. For some of you, you also may have people that's trying to come in between your relationship. This could be like a parent figure, family members, friends, what have you. Make sure you don't have people meddling in on your relationship, because that's going to ruin it before it even takes off the way it's supposed to. All right. We don't like that meddling stuff. All right. Okay. So we have consolation. Consolation. All right. So with this card, for a lot of you, I'm getting the sense that you're really waiting for the divine to drop through and come through with the blessings. Okay. A lot of you have been putting in that necessary work to the point where you're a little tired. All right. And the universe is about to come through tenfold. If you've been really putting in that grunt work, they're about to come through. It's just taking them some time. Okay. They came on this ship that's all the way back there. So, it's taking them some time. Nah, but seriously, a lot of you, there is going to be some shifts that are going to come in for you if you've been begging. Like, literally, I'm hearing some of my Scorpios out there begging for some changes to come in, and the universe is about to be like, look, I got you. All right. What I will say is make sure that you are staying on top of your prayers, and also through your meditation. That is also another way to send your thoughts out into the cosmos. So you want to make sure that when you're meditating, that you're also thinking about the positive things that you want to manifest into your life. And then that's a direct line to the cosmos that way as well. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. This is an interesting reading, guys. This is very interesting. Scorpios for January 2020. What messages do they need to hear? House. Okay. So for some of you, your house situation, it's a mess. Okay. For a lot of you, you could be needing to find a new home. This could be you looking at homes, you looking at apartments. You could be sick and tired of the people that you live with. You could be feeling like everybody that lives in that house is super stagnant or just has their own little issues, and you may be soaking up their issues. All right. For some of you, you may have been praying for an opportunity to come through as far as your living situation is concerned. For some of you, I'm hearing like the lights are off. Okay. Look, I'm looking at these cards and I'm just seeing certain things. So I'm just mentioning them. Some of you, again, you're just tired of the foundation that you've built. You're just like having to relook at everything that you thought that you had in order is not actually in order. This is thinking, okay, well, yeah, my house situation is stable, and then finding out that there's mice in the walls or something like that. Okay. No, but for a lot of you, this is looking at your foundation and what exactly are you putting up with within your home situation. All right. Reunion. So for some of you, there could be somebody who you are reuniting with. What I will say is, if somebody is pleading their case to you this month, you may be a little over it. You may be like, ugh, whatever. Especially if you are a female and this person just keeps doing this over and over again, you're really going to come to a point where you're tired of it. Okay. What I will say is, I wouldn't even entertain it. I wouldn't even say that. I would just be careful what you give your energy to. Scorpios, January 2020. Envy. So for some of you, you could have people who are kind of, all right, it's a couple of things. For some of you, you could have people around you who are kind of jealous of the fact that you are trying to get out of the situation that you're in, and they could actually they could actually be seeing you progress. Like this could be family members realizing that, oh, they're done. Like they're actually done being here and they're trying to shift, and they could be feeling some sort of way about that. Others of you, you could be looking at others and wishing that you were a lot further and kind of feeling kind of bad about yourself. What I will say is understand what's for you is for you. Your hands are not tied in the situation. It's all about your perspective and how you act within this certain circumstance of you feeling like, okay, things are not working out for you. If you keep taking this perspective like, oh, things are not going to change, things aren't going to change because you're not going to do anything to change them. The universe is saying be patient. Like I said, they're about to come through. If you've been doing the necessary work, things will work out for you. It's just not going to happen when you want. All right. Let's pull some more cards. Let's see. Woman holding a coin. So yeah, if you've been trying to be patient when it comes to finances, I am seeing that you will find a way to shift that. What I will say is make sure you understand what a new job entails, or what a lease entails, or, you know, what exactly you're getting yourself into. Also, karmically, things are about to balance. For some of you also, what I will say, if you have a legal case that's coming up, you want to make sure your finances are right because it may get interesting, okay? For some of you, I am seeing marriage in the cards for you. So there could be a possibility that some of you could be getting married this month. Others of you, you could be even getting proposed to. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Let's see what they have to say. Scorpios for January 2020. Messages that they need to hear from their spirit guides. Let's see. Okay, so the Sun card in reverse and the Six of Swords. For a lot of you, with whatever unhappy energy that you're up under right now, understand that it's temporary. Six of Swords, you guys are about to be in a totally different mental space very, very soon. Moving into more of the middle of January, you guys will be shifting that. So understand that. For some of you, also, if you are unhappy where you're at right now, understand that you are going to be moving very, very soon, whether that's moving across the country or just moving from the unhappy circumstance that you're in. So I wouldn't worry. King of Wands in reverse. For a lot of you, if this is in regards to a Leo, if you're tired of a Leo's BS, you need to mentally not allow that to bother you to the point where you're losing all sights of what you're trying to do. This is also just not being happy with certain things that are around you. This is like people around you who just have anger issues, don't know how to project their thoughts the correct way. This is people who are set in their ways, okay? Four of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. For a lot of you, if there is a situation that's not stable here, you need to use your intuition on how you're going to get yourself out of it, okay? Do not, because the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. For a lot of you, if there's some burdens that you're carrying from a relationship that ended as well, understand, is it even worth it? Especially if this is with an air sign. Maybe, like I said, with a fire sign, you guys need to speak your truth to this person. And a lot of you, you will actually have a chance to speak your truth in regards to what burdens may be present in your relationship. Whether this is like competition, you feel like there's slight competition between you and your person, or if there's just issues with verbal disputes here. For a lot of you, if there's a toxic relationship from your past, I would not entertain it. Because I feel like you may be dealing with somebody who's just energetically all over the place. All right. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that I was able to give you guys some sort of insight on what to expect. If you did enjoy, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. Comment below a butterfly to let me know that you made it to this point of the video. And again, if you do want a personal session, all of my information will be listed below. And I will see you in the next one.